Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. Today I'm sharing my Zen garden for spring 2026. So let's step outside and take a look. Alright, so as soon as we step outside, this is what we see to the left. This is my lavender plant. I made a post about her a few weeks ago when she was just beginning to bloom again, and look at her now. She is very beautiful. More flowers have been produced, and right here we just have an almost empty pot. That was a baby spider plant that did not make it. The brush is what I use to scrub the floor of my balcony to remove bird droppings. The CDs, I've mentioned that I've used them, or I use them for distracting the birds from pooping on my balcony ground. I just got distracted because we have a visitor right there. I believe it is waiting for me to get out of the way so that he or she could eat. Anyway, let's move on. Beside my lavender plant is Kobe, my cobra pepper plant. It is also beginning to bloom or produce more flowers, but we have this already. Look guys, that one, there's another one right there, and towards the back we have another one. I'm so excited because I love it when I harvest the peppers, the chili peppers, because they taste really good. Moving on to this side, I have an empty pot. This is an incense holder. It's supposed to be a Christmas themed incense holder, but I just keep it out here for whenever the seasons change. I'll just move it around. Empty pot. We have my broom, leftover potting soil, and this towel rack is holding two items. We have my old wind chime. This is one of the favorite sounds I love hearing, especially when the wind blows. And one of the lanterns that I made or repurposed a few weeks ago. We have thimble tack, and this is the yellow water sprite from the Spiderwick Chronicles. I have two more empty pots right there. This jug that I used for Christmas, it's now holding my stick collection. Behind that we have my lily of the valley plant with a bigger stick. I usually pick up sticks from the park after a day of having a very windy day, because I believe the birds love those sticks. This is an empty pot, and this is where I put this little guy. He perfectly fits right there. Moving on to the right, this is holding my kalanchoe plant with this little yellow mushroom. Another stick is stuck on the soil. Oops, did you hear that? That's one of the mourning doves trying to land. And this is by far the bird's favorite spot to perch on before they dive onto the food bowl or have a bird bath. This is another kalanchoe plant that has one of the mushroom decors. This is, I believe this is one of my onions. I'm not sure if this is just the grocery onions or the Egyptian walking onion. I know the other one is the Egyptian walking onion, but I'm not sure about this. Another kalanchoe with another beautiful stick, and my little security guard frog that says you are welcome, or fairies are welcome to visit. A spider plant, a succulent that was gifted. Most of my plants are gifted, by the way, so gift, that's a gift, this is a gift. these are gifts. So this is a rosemary plant, another calancho. This one is already producing flowers. I have a guest right here. She's very curious as to what I'm doing. And above that, if you climb the ladder, you're gonna end up in my fairy hub. One of the projects that I did about 3 weeks ago. And right above the rosemary, we have Mulgarath, and he is looking like he has that stick. We have this little fairy decor, a pool with ducks on it. This is the only set that I bought from the Dollar Tree this spring season. It cost $1.50, and I did not notice that they had one of the ducks is broken. I do have the head, but I just didn't put them together yet. Alrighty, now moving to the next empty pot, we have the water sprites and a fairy table with a yellow duck that came with that set. This one is not broken. This duck is sitting on the fairy table. Towards its right, we have a pot of green onions. Now I know this set of onions I just got from the grocery stores. Here's another beautiful stick to look at. And then this is my Egyptian walking onion. I think that's its name. And I used one of the fairy benches to be placed on it. I use it to be placed on it. This one just has rocks around it. This is a pineapple sage plant. I have 2 of that. That's one. This is the second one. We have another fairy house right there. And this pot with, I don't know if it's already dead. That is supposed to be a rosemary, another fairy decor, mushroom decor. And this is another sprite from the Spiderwick Chronicles. Now all the standalone figures are just standing or stuck on a Pringles lid that helps them to be more stable or sturdy. And since they are made of plastics, they can weather water and dust. I'm not worried about them. Now, what I usually remove from the balcony whenever we have a forecast of rain are the lanterns. The 2 lanterns, because, you know, we have cardboards in it, and the fake moss. And of course, this one. That's why I like making my diorama on items that are easily removable, because this will not weather the rain because of the cardboard at the bottom. So this is where our Smurfs friends are having their McDonald's party. There we go. So we have the drive-thru, the store right there, the Chef Smurfs. Somebody was running late to the party. Somebody's calling somebody who did not make it. The cat is on the McDonald's table. Papa Smurfs with, is that a wine glass that he's holding? Somebody's holding the wine. Somebody's playing the drum. And this little guy who is very much enjoying the McDonald's party. Now I'm going to pan the camera around for you guys to see the updated Zen Garden. I was trying to catch the image of the flying bird. I did not catch it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I still have to put out the lounge chair, and when I do that, I have to move these big pots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will have that stay over there, but the rest have got to move somewhere there so that the lounge chair could fit on this area. Alrighty, again, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you were able to get some ideas on how to decorate your garden by just using items that you already have in your homes. You don't need to buy a lot. Thank you all for watching. I am the Urban Witch, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.